Hi everybody, hope you're all well. Sunday's come around quick again. Just waiting for the comments to pop up. Hope you've had a great couple of weeks. And don't know about you, but I'm getting very excited about all these pictures from the Iona Maiden and people on board at the moment. I'm getting quite excited for my own cruise later in the year. If you're here, please say hello, chat along as you go. Hi Greg, thank you. I can see comments, yes. I don't know how well the video is going to hold up today, so bear with me. I don't know if it's our connection or Facebook or not, but I can see that I'm a bit juddery. Hi Robert. And so today I have got for you some afternoon tea themed cocktails. And it's the end of afternoon tea week this week, so National Afternoon Tea Week, who knew? And so I thought I'd put some of the flavours that I think are traditional and some nice dessert cocktails as well, including the one that we get asked the most about on board, and that's the raspberry creme brulee. So we'll have that a bit later as well. So, don't know about you, but I love an afternoon tea. I love it, absolutely love it. And I've had them in the main dining room on board, but I also really like one in the Epicurean as well. So the Epicurean one, there is a service charge or an additional charge for that. But the one in the main dining room each day is included in your cruise price. So do go and try that if you're on board. So we're going to try 5, and I hope you agree that the flavours do work for afternoon tea. So first up, I'm going to do a cucumber martini. So real simple on this one. You will need some vodka. I have got here a British vodka by Sapling. Really nice. They use British wheat for their vodka, and they also plant a tree for every bottle as well. So I've got, you can see that tree number, whatever it says, 24,551. So really lovely vodka, a little bit different to your typical vodka, I think, a bit more grown up perhaps. And you will need some cucumber. You're not going to need as much of this as this, don't worry, and some sugar syrup as well. So into our shaker we are going to pop about 2 inches worth of the cucumber. Quite a lot actually. And we will chop that up into cubes just to make it easier for us, and pop that into there. It is a beautiful bottle, isn't it? I think that's what drew me to it, to be honest. They have some good bundles on their website too, but sort of with the vermouth and things like that, which is what I went for. So we're going to muddle this cucumber, squish it all up. And I chose cucumber because there's just something about cucumber sandwiches that I really love on an afternoon tea. And you don't always see them that often. Usually mixed in with a tuna or ham, aren't they? But, oh, this is a tough cucumber. So give it a good old squish. You want as much of that juice coming out of that cucumber as possible, because that is the really refreshing element to this one. If you're not keen on cucumber, you could replace the cucumber with apple and squish that down in very much the same way. There we go. It takes a little while to get it all mushed up. Ooh, very noisy outside. Motorbike's going past. There we go. And then we're going to want to pop in our vodka and our sugar syrup. So we're going to go for 2 shots of vodka. Get the lid off. So tell me what your favourite afternoon tea sandwiches are. I like the traditional ones, to be honest. I like ham and mustard. I like egg. I like all of it really. And then we're just going to go for half a shot of your sugar syrup. If you haven't got sugar syrup, you can use apple juice here, that'll sweeten it nicely. I've actually made my own sugar syrup here, and I did that with 2 parts sugar, 1 part water. Heat it over a medium heat and stir it occasionally and until it goes clear and the sugar's all dissolved. Starts to come up to the boil. I don't boil mine at all. I just let it come up to the boil and then I turn off the heat and let it cool, and that does the job nicely. You can do 1 part sugar to 1 part water in the same way, but I quite like 2 to 1 in my cocktails. So there we go. Put the lids back on, otherwise I'm going to make a mess. So, and a good old shake. Oh, I didn't say I'm going to serve this in a martini glass. Chill your martini glass down if you can, in the freezer, just for 20 minutes, half an hour before you want your cocktails. And you can chill your shaker down as well. It really adds to it when you're making a martini because you get those crisp flavours come out of the spirits. There we go. Oh, I'm putting ice in. Definitely need ice. Alright. I've got really big ice cubes this time. Right, I don't think things moving. Oops. There we go. So, shake along till you get the condensation that's really cold on the outside. My cucumber's getting stuck, I can hear it. It doesn't sound like a normal shake at the moment. A bit more. There we go. And you can see the condensation there. Some people like to count. I lose track because my brain's everywhere. And we're going to strain that into our glass. Now you could double strain this because of the amount of cucumber in here. I don't mind little bits and bobs in mine. Not too fussy. I quite like how the dark green bits come up in this one. So it's a short drink. So you may not fill up your martini glass if you've got a large one like I've got here. You can get slightly smaller martini glasses as well. There we go. And then a slice of cucumber to garnish. Real simple. I'm going to try and float mine on the top. Sometimes they sink. Oh, no, there we go. It's done it. So here we go. This is our cucumber martini. Start off our afternoon tea. Oh, it's really good. I think actually I would take down the sugar syrup a little bit. That's quite sweet for me. But if you like a sweet one, I think you'll love that. It doesn't taste too boozy though, even though there's lots and lots of vodka in there. The cucumber really cools it down. There we go. Stop shaking when your hands are too cold. Yeah, definitely. Oh, hi Diane. Passion Star Martini, raspberry and hazelnut brulee. Ooh, have they changed it? Oh, I'm doing the old one later. Never mind. The afternoon tea in the Aqua restaurant, served on tiered cake. I love it when they come tiered. Yeah, that is a proper afternoon tea, isn't it? When you've got it all stacked up. Oh, I'm so pleased. I've seen some of your pictures, Diane. They look fabulous. I'm so excited to go on board. I've got a little while to wait. I'm not on till Christmas, but I'm so excited seeing all the pictures. It's fantastic. Right, our next one. Let's get rid of the bits in that one. Our next one, I've called it a strawberry tea. It's a bit of a twist on a strawberry fields. And I've called it a strawberry tea because years ago I was a member of the local horticultural society around here, and they used to host a strawberry tea, and it reminds me of afternoon tea, like a summer afternoon tea. So I really wanted to bring strawberries in, and I think on most afternoon teas you do get a bit of strawberry, don't you? So that's what I've gone for. So for this one we're going to keep the vodka. Don't need the cucumber. You of course will need some strawberries. So I've got some strawberries just from the supermarket this time. If you can get them locally, all the better, because I think they do taste better when you pick them yourself from the garden or from the pick your own. It's just fabulous. You will need, this is optional, you can add some extra strawberry liqueur in if you wish. So I have here the Bols strawberry liqueur. It's not my favourite strawberry liqueur, but it works well in this one. You will need some lemon juice. I've already squeezed mine into here, so my lemon juice there. And some honey syrup. If you don't want to use honey syrup, then you can use sugar syrup, that's absolutely fine. This looks a big jar, but I had some honey left in here. It started to crystallise a bit, so I've turned it into a honey syrup. So when I get about a third of the way down, or a third left of my honey in the jar, I top it up with boiling water from the kettle, give it a good shake, and I have my honey syrup. So it's simple as that. It won't keep as long as honey does once you've done that, so bear in mind that you need to use it up probably within sort of 3 to 4 weeks. So honey syrup and egg white. Now you don't have to put the egg white in. I like egg white in mine. If you prefer, you can use aquafaba, which is the chickpea juice from the tins, so you can use a bit of that instead. I have not yet tried that. I know everybody keeps saying try it, but I haven't dared yet because I don't mind the egg white. And then we've got a little bit of black pepper for garnish, whatever I've done with that. What I've done with that? Oh, it's down here. There we go. There's quite a few ingredients to this, but it's really tasty. So we're going to choose 2 nice straws to muddle in the bottom. So take away your green bits. Just give them a little chop to make them easier to squish. A bit of muddling this time, isn't it? Oops. Get my finger off. So we're going to muddle these strawberries. Actually, you could put a bit of cucumber in here as well if you like. Strawberry and cucumber goes really nicely. Squish those down, getting all those nice fresh strawberry flavours out. Of course, I've done the really messy ones in my shaker first. I always trip up with that, don't I? So into there we've got our strawberries. We're going to add just half a shot of the strawberry liqueur. This just gives it a boozier strawberry boost, I think. But you don't have to use it, you'll still get that lovely strawberry flavour from the fresh strawberries. Then we're going to go for about 1.5 of the vodka. Oh, I like the muddling. I like the muddling. It's a bit of a stress reliever, really. Quite good. If you want a bit more over the 1.5, then not right. And then we've got half a shot of our lemon juice. So this just brings a nice sort of balance to the sweetness of the strawberry. She says, putting honey syrup in next. I did say strawberry and cucumber, Robert. You could, oops, that's not too good. You could put a little bit of cucumber in here to muddle with. So half, I'm going about a third actually of honey syrup. I think I'm not a big one for sweet cocktails. So you can stick with the half, or if you're not keen either, you want a bit more acidity to your cocktail, then just lower that syrup in there. And then, is that everything? No, that's not everything, because we've not got our egg white in here. Right, you want, let me get this right on this one, this is half a shot, about half a shot of egg white. So it's a bit weird measuring an egg white. There we go, like that. Oops. So this gives a slightly different texture. Oh goodness, making that mess. To it. And we're actually going to do 2 types of shake here as well. We're going to do the wet shake and we're going to do the dry shake too. And I'll explain a bit of that in a minute once I've got my brain back in gear. Let's put them over there. I'm saving my egg yolks because I've got a nice cake to make and that just needs some egg yolks. So just to recap in here, because there's quite a lot going on in here, you've got with fresh strawberries muddled, then we've got our strawberry liqueur, our vodka, our lemon juice, honey syrup, and some egg white in there as well. And we are going to do a shake with ice first. So a couple in there. Now a bit of a mess. This. Ooh, still got lots of cucumber in it. Bear with me. Most of that cucumber out. Oh, I have made a mess. Oops. I always do the messy ones first. I'm a bit silly really. It'll be fine. Yeah, Bols have some great ones. I do like the Bols, most of them. There's some that I'm not so keen on. So I tend to go for the De Kuyper ones or the Giffard ones now. But they do tend to be a bit more expensive. But Bols you can usually get in the supermarket as well, which is great. So we are going to shake this. Serve it in a coupe. You can serve it in a cocktail glass. Well, oh, good old shake. And what you'll see is the egg white will start to foam up, and it'll go a little bit meringue. So shake that until it's cool. And then what we're going to do, because we're double shaking this one, we're going to strain it back into here. Stay with me. Whoops. On the sides a bit. And then we're going to do what's called a dry shake, which is a shake without ice. And that's really to get the air around that egg white, to fluff it up some more. So if you haven't used your egg white, you won't need to. You can go straight into your glass. Make sure I've got all that nice, the strawberry smell is gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. So, ooh, I've got a lot of tidying up to do later. Lots and lots, it's a mess here. I'm sure you can't see this bit. Anyway, so we're going to do a dry shake for about 10 seconds. I think that's about 10. Don't know. Told you I can't. I totally lose track when I'm counting. The problem with this is you then end up with a suction on there. There we go. So just twist it. You might need a little tap on the table edge if you've got a shaker like this and it gets stuck. Just give it a little tap on the table, and then we're going to strain into our glass. Look how beautiful that colour is, and it smells gorgeous. Wish you could smell it. And I like that foam on the top from the egg white, and it will gently start to settle. Oops. And then for this one we are going to garnish with our black pepper. So got one of those ones with the built-in, just some freshly ground black pepper on the top. And if you have got the Edinburgh Gin strawberry and black pepper liqueur, that works brilliantly in this one. Why a dry shake? The dry shake brings more air through the egg. So when you're shaking an egg, or a cocktail with egg white in with ice, you're sort of crushing the air out of it a bit with the heaviness of the ice. So the ice shake cools it down, and then a dry shake afterwards will make this silkier and sort of more aerated. So it's a texture thing, I suppose. Can't see the video, but hi anyway. That's Jamie. Jamie has just sent us a message. So Jamie, if you can hear me, hi. Not jealous at all. Jamie's got some great pictures of Iona at the moment, so keep watching because it's looking good. I think he's been at the roulette table as well. Oh, oh, and I forgot, we need to garnish with the strawberry. So that suggests that the Wi-Fi isn't quite good enough to watch me. I'm hoping when I'm on board, because I will miss two 2 cocktail Sundays while I'm away. I was hoping to bring you some live streams from the cocktail bars on board, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that if the Wi-Fi is not good, but we'll see, won't we? So there we go. That's our strawberry tea, or strawberry fields, kind of a twist on the strawberry fields. And let's have a taste. Oh, I forgot to say, I did mention balsamic vinegar in the ingredients list. If you've got that, just a few drops on the top on there. I've completely forgotten about that, so I haven't got any. Right, let's have a taste. Oh, that's gorgeous. Oh, that's absolutely gorgeous. If you love strawberry, you're going to love that. That's fabulous. Oh, yum, 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 yum. Right. Whoops. I feel really messy today. I don't know what I've done with my space, but I made a mess of it. So, next one, number 3. So number 3 is an iced tea. That's what it's called, an iced tea. So it's not a Long Island iced tea or a Long Beach iced tea like we see on board. This one's a little less heavy going than that. But I'm hoping you'll enjoy these. So we are going to shake this parts of this one, and it's goodbye to the vodka, and we'll be bringing in our brandy and our rum. So just get rid of the egg white from that one. I've got to get some more shakers. So we are going for, you want to go for cognac or brandy. I've got the San Remy one, which I quite like for cocktails actually. I know nothing about brandy though, so another learning bit. But you want your brandy. You will want some dark rum. So I have Havana Club. It's a 7-year-old Havana Club. You can get this in the supermarket. In fact, Tesco had it on offer not too long ago. I don't know if they still have. Then you will want some Cointreau or some triple sec. So we're going down the more citrusy, orangey flavours here. And that's, I've gone for Cointreau. Some lime juice. I've already squeezed mine. So there's a lot of ingredients here, but don't worry, it's really quite straightforward. And some orange juice. I forgot about orange juice as well, so I've actually got tropical juice, which is a bit of all sorts. A tropical juice will work just as well as with pineapple with this, but orange is the intended one. Oh, just Greg's asking Jamie if he's listening to this in the hot tub. You've seen the hot tubs on the promenade deck. So promenade deck on Iona looks amazing because it's got all of that sort of, there's a bit of bar there as well. So, you know, as you're walking around, you can pick up a cocktail on each lap. That's what I'm thinking. And maybe pop in the hot tub as well. And then we need some tea. What have I done with the tea? Oh, it's down here. So I have brewed some English breakfast tea, and we're going to use a little bit of that. Brew it as strong as you like. I like it the stronger the better. If you're not too keen on tea, then don't brew it quite so much. And then you will want some Coke as well. I've got Pepsi today. So Pepsi or Coca-Cola or whatever cola you like. I go for the full sugar version, but if you wish, you can go for the diet versions here as well. So into our, lots going on, but I really like this one. So we want half a shot of brandy. So it's not too boozy, this one. It's one of those sort of afternoon in the garden type ones. That looks a funny colour because of what is in there before, so apologies. My brandy is not that cloudy. You want half a shot of your rum. Oh, I love rum. Absolutely love it. I might have accidentally gone over. And you want half a shot of your Cointreau or your triple sec. Get the lid off. Oh, love it. Love it, love it, love it. I think Cointreau is classed as a triple sec. I'm not too sure though. I find if you buy triple sec, it's a little lighter on the orange than Cointreau. Cointreau's got a heavier orange flavour to it. That's what I think anyway. Then you want half a shot of your lime juice. So this is reminiscent of a Long Island iced tea, really. But it's a bit fruitier, a bit more going on. And half a shot of your juice. And then we want 2 shots of our tea. So this is where it does differ, because it's actually got tea in it. So it's an iced tea. And mine's well brewed. Look at that. I do like strong tea. And we're going to shake this. So, a couple of ice cubes into there. Oh, and I haven't prepared my glass. So you want a highball or a Collins glass for this one. A nice big highball there. So fill that about 3/4 with ice. We can add ice to it afterwards. Go for a clean shaker. And a good old shake. I think it was in the Epicurean where I had, for the afternoon tea, where I had it was a chocolate tea. Really tasty, like cacao and flavours through it. Oh, it's amazing. I've never ever seen that tea again since. I think it's just ordinary tea or coffee in the main dining room. The Epicurean afternoon tea on board is really lovely because it's kind of got twists on, so you still get your scones and you get, you know, the bits and pieces, but it's just turned into something a bit more, I don't know, lots of little twists on it, slightly different flavours to what you're used to. It's really nice exploring those. There we go. I know, Greg, ice cubes are huge. We haven't got a very big freezer, so I tend to buy a bag of ice cubes. And at the moment, the supermarket seems to have these massive ones. It smells lovely. I can smell the orange coming through there. Absolutely gorgeous. There we are. And then top up with your cola. Just be careful in case it fizzes over. It's fizzy sound. There we go. And we are going to garnish. So you can garnish with a slice of orange or a slice of lime. I'm going for lime because the oranges are looking a bit rubbish. My knife is rubbish as well, so I think they won't chop my fingers off. Garnish isn't up to much today. I think you're right, Karen. Hello and welcome, by the way. And I'm going to pop a couple of straws in there, as it is a long one. So there we are. So I think the darkness really is not necessarily coming from the cola here for mine. It is coming from my tea. My tea is really brewed very strong. So if you like your tea brewed nice and strong, then go for that, because you'll get that lovely tea flavour. If you're not so keen on tea, then just let the tea bag touch the water. Oh, that's good. That's better than I was thinking, because I can really taste the orange coming through there. I didn't think I'd taste the orange because I've got tropical fruit juice instead of orange juice. But that is lovely. So that's our iced tea. Highly recommend that one. Right, I'm losing space here, aren't I? So let's go over there. Eric. Oh, it's Eric Landlard. Yes, that's his name. He's very good, isn't he? He's apparently got a place, I think in London, where you can go and have tea. So maybe if we can't get on board, that's where we need to go. Group trip out. So our next one, Now then, these next two actually are getting into dessert cocktail range, okay? So if you love your desserts and creamy cocktails and things like that, and the next one I'm going to do for you has got champagne in it. I like an afternoon tea with champagne, as I'm sure you can imagine. And so I thought this one was a nice twist on having a champagne afternoon tea. So let me get rid of some of these. Oh, I'm such a mess. I've got loads of ingredients today. So this one, we are going gin. So I have got here Haymans. It's their London Dry gin. So a London Dry or an Old Tom will work lovely here because it's going in with cream. Okay, so nice classic gin is what you need. I like Haymans. I just find it works with cocktails really well. So that's a preference of mine. And you are going to need some white creme de cacao, ideally white creme de cacao. If you haven't got white, but you've got dark creme de cacao or a chocolate liqueur such as Mozart, which we've used before, which is delicious, that will work here too. But I've got the Briottet creme de cacao blanc, which is the white one. You will need some vanilla syrup or some vanilla extract. So you can use vanilla extract here for what you use for baking. I'm going to use some vanilla syrup. I have got Monin's vanilla syrup. You don't need to use a lot, so don't worry. It's not going to get too mad, too vanilla-y. You're going to need an egg white. So that's in there. And you are going to need some single cream. Told you it was getting dessert-like. So these ones are not for counting calories at all, but they are delicious. And you will also need some champagne. I've actually got some champagne today. Normally have Cava or Prosecco, but only treated me to a bottle of champagne. It's only from Lidl, but still good. And we're going to serve this one in a champagne flute. I completely forgot about the garnish and having chocolate truffles. So normally you pop a chocolate truffle onto your glass. So I have just dipped that glass edge in lemon juice and dipped it in some chocolate sprinkles. So that's my garnish. I'm probably going to muck it up when I put it all in. So let's see how this one goes. I'm quite excited for this one. But I know I'm going to make a mess. If I don't make a mess, it'll be a miracle. So here we go. Now it's quite a bit in this one. So 1.5 of your gin. Got a bit of rum in there. Oh, is that going to get rid of my? Ooh, probably half a shot left in there. Shopping time. Then you're going to want 1.5 of the creme de cacao as well. So, oh, I forgot to tell you what this was called. This is a chocolate fizz. Or a champagne chocolate fizz. I can't remember which one actually, because my notes just say fizz. 1.5. And this is, yeah, if you haven't had white creme de cacao, it's really got a lovely scent to it. A little bit like white chocolate, but it's still got that chocolatiness, if you know what I mean. Probably not. I do need more Haymans, Greg, yeah. I want to try their other ones really, but every time I go and order, I end up with the London Dry because I just love it. And then vanilla syrup. So if you've got vanilla extract, you just want a few drops of your vanilla extract. If you're going for the syrup, you want about 5 mils. So it's just a dash really, not much at all. And it just lifts that chocolate. I think I've gone a bit over on that, to be honest. Just lifts that chocolate out as well. And then we want our egg white. You actually want a whole egg white here, which sounds a bit bizarre in the champagne fizz, but it's what kind of gives it that extra thing going on. So depending on the size of your egg, it is about 1 egg white. There we go. So pop that in. Oh, I think I've got the yucky bit. No, that yucky bit that sticks off the egg white. It's all slimy. It's that bit. And then you want 1 single cream as well. So really indulgent on this one. This one would be a good one instead of birthday cake, I think. Am I bad to say that? I'd happily go without birthday cake if I could have one of these. And it looks pretty revolting, doesn't it? No, don't worry. We're going to shake it all up. So again, we are going to do a wet shake and a dry shake here. Okay. So what have I done with the? Okay. And shake it so it's nice and cool. Instead of okay, as well as cake. Yeah. Again, because we've got egg in here and the cream actually. We want the air through those 2 ingredients just to make it nice and light and fluffy. So we are going to strain it back into the other half of the shaker. And then we're going to give it a dry shake. I don't know if I'm going to fit any champagne in at this rate. Anyway. We'll find out. Cool. Right. And then shake, shake, shake. There we go. It smells lovely. It just smells like a creamy chocolate moussey pudding. Yum, 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 yum. Right, I am going to attempt to strain this into that glass without affecting the garnish. Right, I don't think I'm gonna, yeah, you're right, Karen, I want to make sure I've got champagne in here, so I'm just gonna see where we go. It means I'll be able to have 2 of these, won't it? So I'm gonna go about halfway. Yeah. Oh yeah, got enough for another one. I'm gonna have to save that somehow though, aren't I? Ooh. Might be able to do that. Yeah, I will. Sorry, I'm making preparations for my second one before I've even finished the first one. Okay, we're gonna top up the champagne. Be careful here, because this is where it could get. I've had my champagne open a little while, but it does get fizzy. I'm gonna get away with it. Oh, get any more in there? Don't know if we will. Oh, he looks so cool actually. There we go. So I don't know how well you can see that. Let me see. You can see that there. How the bubbles have come up on the top from our champagne in with the egg and with the cream. Really lovely. And now I am gonna mess up the garnish and have chocolate around my chops. Oh, that's lovely. That is really lovely. It's got that, I think, a white chocolatey type flavour to it. Oh, yum. Yum, yum, yum. Right, pop that over there. I did go over a little bit on that vanilla, but I'm not going to worry too much. I'm just going to bear with me. I need the shaker for the next one. I don't want to waste it. Greedy me. There we go. I might have to waste this a little bit. Sorry, I'm going to have to drink it. It's really good without the champagne as well. So if you've got, you could pop it in a rocks glass over ice without the champagne. That's a bit good. Naughty me. Right, I'm not going to worry too much about the shaker because my next one has got cream and all sorts in it as well. So More than welcome, Karen. I haven't got a lot of glasses, I always break them. But yeah, definitely dessert one, that one, Greg. Yeah, really good. So, oh, need those on board. They'd be really good. That's one when you finished your dinner, you're not quite ready for a nightcap, and that stronger one, that'd be lovely. And that brings us to the raspberry creme brulee, which I know loads of you love. It's one of my mum's favourites. Definitely a dessert one, and it's so popular on board. So, look at some of these bits. Maybe it's a messy one today. So the raspberry creme brulee, I've done this a few times, and it is fantastic. You will need, let me get my measures right, okay, you will need your Baileys, so, or Irish cream liqueur. So on board they will use Baileys, and let's face it, we all know the Baileys, don't we? Oh, Jamie can't stream it. Okay. I thought Greg couldn't see me for a minute, and I thought, oh no, where have we all gone? So yeah, Baileys if you've got it. Some supermarkets do their own Irish cream. I have even made my own Celtic cream before, and there is a recipe over on my page for that if you fancy making your own. But Baileys is the go-to, and usually a good price in the supermarket. You will need some Chambord. Chambord is a black raspberry liqueur. Mine's gone a little bit discoloured. I'm not very good at keeping it in the cupboard away from the light, but and I'm running out. It's black raspberry liqueur. It is the one they use on board. It is probably my favourite raspberry liqueur, but you can get other raspberry liqueurs as well. Some local distilleries do them now. So any raspberry liqueur is good. You will need some caramel syrup. So this is the one that sometimes people don't realise is in this one, but I have got the Monin caramel syrup. I really like this one. They do a salted caramel syrup as well, so watch out if you're buying that. The salted caramel does not work quite so well in this cocktail. So go for the classic. My little boy Elliot, he likes the caramel one. I make him a non-alcoholic mudslide with this as well, and he likes that. So we get through a fair bit of that one. And you'll need some raspberry puree. So the one I use is this Monin raspberry puree, but I have sieved it into another container, and that's because it's still got the bits in. Okay, so if you do buy this, don't be surprised that it's got the bits in it. You can make your own raspberry puree as well. This is sweetened, so it's more like a syrupy puree. It's thicker than a syrup, so it's got more of the fruit in it, but it will have bits in. So I've sieved mine off into a new container, and then we will need some cream as well. So off we go. Excited for this one. I'm quite excited because I haven't had one for a while. So you want 2 shots of Baileys. This is the P&O recipe. So if you're thinking that's not a boozy one, it is. 2 shots. Oh, it smells gorgeous. And you want 1 Chambord raspberry liqueur. Oh, definitely going to have to go shopping. 2 of my favourites there. Getting to the bottom. Oh, hi Ellen. Sorry, I missed your comment there. Yeah, raspberry creme brulee. It's just such a popular one. And then we want half of the caramel syrup. So you can see how this is so desserty. A lot of sweet things going on in this one. If you do not have a sweet tooth, don't even go near it. It's not one I choose on board. Too sweet for me usually, but I do like it if as a one-off. And then you want half of the raspberry puree as well. Oops. See all the sweetness, all the loveliness going in there. And then 1 shot of single cream. You could use double, but if you use double, you're probably going to get it stuck. it tends to whip up quite quick in this one, double cream, so try and stick with single cream so that you can drink these. Unless you do want pudding, and then do use the double. And we want some ice in there. This is sticking together. I'm going to serve it in a cocktail glass, which I think is what they serve. Yes, it is what they serve on board, isn't it? Oh, there's the Orange Bliss as well. I must do that one for you. I have done it before, but the Orange Bliss is really good too. Right, good old shake. So you can see how we've got all of that, how thick it is. That's going to need a really good shake. Okay. So usually I would shake this longer than I would other cocktails because that's all going to mix up nicely. There we go. My hand's about to freeze off, so that'll be enough. Smells delicious. It smells like pudding. It really does. And we are going to strain that in. Oh my god, it's so thick. Oh, that's a nice big one actually. Go with these measures. What's that? It smells gorgeous. And then what you can do, I don't know if this will work, but what they do on board is they drizzle a pretty picture. And my mum likes it. Oh, that's not going to work. It's not floating. Oh, it sort of is. My mum likes it when they do a smiley face, but you're not going to get a smiley face here, Mum. Kind of get a Jackson Pollock abstract on there. You can't see that anyway, can you? I could have told you I'd done a smiley face, but it's probably obvious from my face that that was not going to happen. So that is our raspberry creme brulee. They used to serve it with straws. They don't do now, but you can ask for straws if you want to because it is very thick. So let's have a taste. Oh, it is good. As much as I don't go for these, it's so good. Yum, yum, yum. I think that is perfect. You should serve that with the afternoon tea. You should get a raspberry creme brulee cocktail included in your afternoon tea on board. I might suggest that. So let's have a roundup. That was 5. I hope you agree that these are all great afternoon tea flavours. See how they look as a lineup. Oh, I think they look pretty good actually. If you served me afternoon tea that looked like this, I'd be absolutely happy. Oh yeah, well, on the champagne, Greg, I am thinking I might do a couple of champagne cocktails on my page. So I'm going to try and be good with the champagne. So what did we have? We had the cucumber martini, lovely refreshing one. This would make a really lovely pre-dinner one, I think. So it's our vodka and our cucumber and a little bit of sugar syrup in there, or a little bit of apple juice. Really refreshing summer one. Summer barbecue perhaps, that would be quite good. Then we had our strawberry tea, or a twist on our strawberry fields. So this one is strawberries, strawberry liqueur, vodka, egg white, honey syrup. I want to say lemon juice. Did we put lemon juice in? Yes, we did. Lemon juice, and then all shook up and garnished with black pepper and a strawberry. Our iced tea, so a little bit different to our Long Island iced tea. This is brandy and rum, lime juice, orange juice. Forgotten. Triple sec. How could I forget that? The triple sec or the Cointreau in there. So I used Cointreau in mine. And some black tea, and then topped up with cola. Really nice one. If you like a Long Island iced tea, but you want something a bit more Probably less sweet, actually. I think that's less sweet than a Long Island iced tea. Then we had our chocolate fizz. So this was our, oh my goodness, gin. I've only had a few sips. Gin, white creme de cacao, our vanilla syrup, just a little bit. I've gone a bit heavy with the vanilla on that one, I think. Egg white, single cream, do a shake with ice and then a dry shake and then top up with champagne. I've messed this one up a bit because I've put some more stuff on top so I didn't lose it. But that is delicious. Normally you'd serve it with a chocolate truffle or a piece of chocolate fudge wedged onto the top, but I completely forgot about garnish, as I often do. And then the one you all love, the raspberry crème brûlée. So that's our Baileys, our Chambord, our caramel syrup, our raspberry puree, and our cream. And that is probably the best I've made it so far. So you will have seen me make this on a few occasions. This one has come out the best. So copy this one. So thank you so much. I am going to enjoy most of those. I will have to share with Tony because I am working tomorrow and some of those are quite boozy. Have a fabulous couple of weeks. If you're off on Iona, I'm so jealous because I'm not there yet. Equally, if you're off on Britannia, I know some of our members are on Britannia at the moment as well, and I love Britannia. We went the last, it would be 2 years ago. We went to the fields on Britannia, so that was fantastic. But I am very excited about Iona. So if you are off on board, then please share all your pictures. Share the cocktail pictures, share the gin distillery pictures. You'll get a like from me. No, have a fabulous couple of weeks. The next one is, I've forgotten the date, it's beginning of September. So the first Sunday in September, I think it's the 4th or 5th of September. I haven't planned that one out yet, so if you've got any ideas, just shout. If there's anything you want to use up in your cupboards, just shout. I will have a go. So thank you, enjoy them. If you try any, please do send me a picture. I'd love to see them. Thank you, bye.